Assalamu alaikum parents and students, welcome to another week of distance learning. Please make sure when you enter MS Teams that you click on the right channel, and since today we are doing English, we'll go ahead and click on English. Then we will go to Files, and from Files we will select our Week 8 resources. In the Week 8 resource list you will find the attached online learning lesson plan. You will also find the PowerPoint as well as the worksheet and answer key for self-assessment. In the lesson plan, parents, please make sure you check it because it includes the lesson overview, the success criteria, the assignments list, and any resources that we've provided. Now let's begin our presentation for today. Today we're starting a skill for a new story. The story is called The Albertosaurus Mystery, and our skill for today is vocabulary. So our learning intention is that we should be able to identify and explain the meaning of target vocabulary words. Here's the success criteria, so you can check to make sure at the end of this lesson that you are successful. The first part of our success criteria is I can recall and read the new target vocabulary words. I can explain the meaning of the vocabulary words, and I can use the vocabulary words to construct the sentences. Okay? So here are our vocabulary items. The first word is buried. Location is next. Remains, clues, skeletons, evidence, fossils, prove, fierce, and uncovering. So we have a link down here for you to go over the vocabulary terms. Please make sure you tap on that from the PowerPoint. Alright, so let's start by going over our words and defining them. So we're going to find out the meanings of our words. The first word is buried. Buried is a verb and it means covered up. For example, someone buried the boy in the sand. Buried. Our second word is location. Location is a noun and it's a place where something is. For example, if you follow the blue H sign, you will find the location of the hospital. Location. Next is remains. Remains is a noun and it means what is left. For example, the remains of the dinosaur have been reconstructed into a model that is on display at the museum. Remains. Next is clues. Clues is a noun and it means things that help solve a mystery or problems. For example, the footprint is a clue to help solve the mystery. Clues. Next we have skeletons. Skeletons is a noun and it means framework of bones inside the body. For example, these are skeletons of a fish, a dinosaur, and a human. Here are the skeletons. Next is evidence. It is a noun and it means facts that lead to a conclusion or help people find out what is true. For example, sometimes criminals leave their fingerprints and later they are used as evidence against them. Evidence. Alright, and we should be familiar with this word. It is fossils. Fossils is a noun and it means very old traces or remains of plants or animals. For example, this scientist is studying fossils or remains of a prehistoric creature. Fossils. Prove. Prove is a verb and it means to show by facts. For example, this man is using a dictionary to prove how to spell the word fiction. Fiction is spelled F-I-C-T-I-O-N, not F-I-C-S-H-O-N. Okay, so he's using the dictionary to prove, to show us using facts. Next is fierce, and fierce is an adjective. Fierce means very wild and dangerous. For example, this animal looks very fierce. You should not go near him because he might attack and hurt you. Fierce. Uncovering. Uncovering is a verb and it means opening to view. For example, the archaeologists are uncovering fossils from long ago. Uncovering. Let's review the words now that we've been over all of them and the meanings. Here we go. First is buried, location, remains, clues, skeletons, evidence, fossils, prove, fierce, uncovering. All right, and at the end of the lesson, please make sure you check out the online game. It will help you make sure that you know all the words and their meanings. Also, make sure you assess your learning. Use the learning pit to reflect on how you did today. How did you find it? And to give any feedback. We also have a worksheet, which I showed you is attached in your files on MS Teams, as well as the answer key. And you can go ahead and hear the story as well from this YouTube link. Please make sure you click on it to read the story. All right, thank you very much, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.